let's continue the journey. Let's go and visit the old mine and stand the test of faith. Haven't played Gothic 1 for 10 years though. Same with 2. 3 played in 2 years ago. I see Zach Wine. It's yeah, every once in a while grabbing a classic and playing it again feels good. Feels good. Have you ever beaten Gothic 1 with well, not Gothic 1, but have you ever done a playthrough of Gothic where all you're wearing is the digger's pants, but you can clear out the entire well, not the entire map, but the majority of the map while wearing only this kind of clothes? So here you can actually, if you know what you're doing and you know how the game works in the background, you can clear out most of the map without any hacks, without any cheat codes, even though you're wearing only the digger's pants. I've talked about the way you can do it. Oh, wait, are you telling me the Templars are not around? Oh no! I thought the Templars would be here. Well, that's no fun. Yeah, that is the old mine, but we're supposed to be seeing. I mean, I guess I misremembered the schedule of the Templars. There are supposed to be a couple of Templars walking toward the old mine, or they're supposed to be here and they're supposed to be teaching you a particular skill. So we have not seen the Templars yet. And for those of you who are watching this on YouTube, which I will be uploading this on YouTube, this is happening live on twitch.tv/Rarugo, and I will be finishing up the Gothic 1, of course, and if there is a demand for it, enough of a demand, I will be doing Gothic 2 Night of the Raven playthrough as well. Let's see, what is my experience like? I'm 18,000, right? Alright. Let's see if we can find the Templars. They should be on the path here somewhere. Or maybe what I should do is just go to the sect camp and then go to the old mine. Maybe that would be best. This way I don't miss out. I used to beat Scar and steal his soul no matter how many times he would knock me out. Yep, that's... Spoiler alert for all the viewers, but yes, that is a way, because Scar, there is a character in the game called Scar, and he has the best one-hander in the game. It just so happens that in Gothic 1, NPCs that have a name attached to them, they have special weapons, and those special weapons are typically given more damage. They're personalized. Yeah, I am being that meticulous with the... I wonder, what if I like take a nap and then go to the old mine? I'm being a little hesitant. I should not be though. What is the time right now? It is 13:11. You mean do I have a long jump? I did not learn acrobatics. And the reason why I did not learn the acrobatics is because, well, even though it's really useful, I understand that it's useful and you can cover certain jumps, but in terms of the game mechanics and what I want to do, 10 skill points is really valuable. I don't want to spend it on acrobatics because the way the damage is calculated in Gothic 1, for those of you who maybe are watching only this segment of the game, the way the damage is calculated is you take your strength and then you add the weapon damage to your strength and then you subtract the armor of the NPC that you are attacking. And this is how...
Hey, you! I don't think I've seen you here before.
No wonder. I've only just got here.
Then watch out. The outside world is pretty dangerous. You're only safe inside a camp.
Thank you. Thank you, random guard. Okay. So, because the damage is calculated in this way, weapon damage plus strength minus armor, 10 extra points in strength will make a difference.
Take me to your camp. I want to have a look at it.
Very good. I'll go ahead. Follow me.
Yeah, because of this calculation, if your overall damage output is less than the armor of the beast you are attacking, you're gonna do no damage. But if it's greater than that, you're gonna see the life bar going down with every hit. And in this playthrough, what I'm doing is I'm trying to not spend points needlessly. I'm not saying that if somebody who's playing this game should never get acrobatics. I would say that if you're playing this game for the first time, don't worry about this type of thing. You know, explore the world on your own and do what you want to do, because Gothic has a lot of replayability in that respect. You can definitely indulge, and because there are save files, you know, you can play through the game and get to a particular point and then continue from that point on through it, you know, through different means. So what I usually do, or what I have been doing just about every time I played this game, is I checked out all the camps and saw what's what. And once I did that, only then did I make the decision on which camp I want to join. Which does make sense. You actually can just go to the old camp, do a few things, and join the shadows right away. Like if you do the what camp do I want to join? Right now I haven't made a decision. I am, Oh. Oh. Okay. I accidentally hit Val Parves and I took out nearly half his life. That's unfortunate. I am still not seeing the Templar. Maybe they're at the camp. I was thinking of joining either the new camp or the old camp. Okay. I am now at the point where I am one-shotting lizards. I am still not seeing the Templar. I thought that... I'm trying not to miss them, because they may be just walking right here. There they are. Here are the Templar. Told you. Okay, so... B. Or L. What is the time? 14:34. So at 2 p.m. is when Templars begin walking from the Brotherhood camp to the old mine. I do not have sneaking, Zach Wine. Alright, here are the Templars. They look really cool. Alright, Gore Nadrak. Talk to me, buddy.
Hi, where are you off to?
We take the minecrawler secretion from our brothers in the old mine to Kor Kalam. We go to the old mine every day to collect it.
What kind of secretion is it?
We obtain it from the mandibles of the minecrawlers. If you know how to do it, you can take them out without losing the secretion.
Can you tell me how to get the secretion of a minecrawler?
Of course, after you've killed the beast, you get hold of the mandibles and pull them straight out. This way, you'll get the secretion gland without destroying it.
What does Kor Kalam need the secretion for?
As far as I know, he makes a potion with it which increases the magic powers of a novice. Since we are preparing for the great invocation, he can't get enough of the stuff. With the aid of the potion, he'll prepare the novices for the great day.
Mm-hmm.
Have you enough of the potion for the great invocation of the Sleeper?
No, we still have to collect much more. Our minecrawler hunting units are in action day and night.
Indeed. So, if you look carefully, this symbol of the Sleeper is in the middle of the Templar's armor. And, like, regardless of which camp you look at, the armor looks so unique and so freaking cool. That's why I played the game in such a way where I joined every camp and tried every faction, because I wanted to wear the bloody armor because it looks so good. You know, you just want to have it. You'd be like, what is it like to be the Templar?
Let me pass.
Alright, you can pass. And something else to note. The Gornadrak teaches you to get the Minecrawler mandibles for free. You do not spend a skill point on it. If you go into the mine, there is a Templar there and he can teach you do that as well, but you will have to pay a skill point for this. Which is not what I wanted to do. You're not thinking about Gorn, you're thinking about Taurus, Zach Wine. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Here we are. Down there lies the camp of the Brotherhood. Go through the gate and speak to my brothers. I'm sure you haven't come here for nothing. Ask for Kor Kalam. He's in charge of the novices and tutors. I'll go back to the old camp. There are still many infidels who need to be guided to the right path.
Good luck.
Good luck. Alright. So let's save that. And Zach Wine, I am trying to keep my speech spoiler free. You know, I know just about everything that's going to happen. Well, I can't do it spoiler free, but if I keep giving away the story points too quickly, then, you know, the twist lines maybe entangling. And what I mean by this is if I just be like, hey, let me tell you everything that happens before I actually do it. It's a little bit of a buzzkill, really. But thank you for just watching. And if you like what you're seeing, and if you have Twitter, click the link in the description below and follow me so that you know when I come online. And you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will be putting out this playthrough onto YouTube from Twitch once it's done, so that it's in multiple media sources. Also, I have I have different games on my channel, like StarCraft 2. Currently, Legacy of the Void is being uploaded. I have already uploaded the playthrough for Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm. I don't know if you've ever played StarCraft 2. Have you ever, Zachwine? No? Have you ever played any real-time strategies? AOE. I don't remember what AOE stands for. Except that it stands for Area of Effect. Age of Empires. Ah. I see. Well, if you played Warcraft, then you'll be pleased to know that... Or which Warcraft have you played? Warcraft 1, 2, or 3? Or all of them? 3? Well, do you know that Warcraft 3 Reforged is coming out on January 28th of next year? Did you know this? I heard something about it, yes?
Greetings, stranger. You're treading on holy ground. This is the Brotherhood of the Sleeper. What brings you here?
I want to hang out, man.
I've heard you're looking for new people. I want to join you.
Then, be welcome. The Brotherhood of the Sleeper has a place for everybody who wants to be led by the spirit of the Sleeper. If you're really serious, you should try to get Baal Namib's attention. He's standing in the courtyard just behind the gate. But you may not speak to him. Wait until he addresses you.
Understood.
I need armor.
You have to earn a Templar's armor like I'm wearing, but you can have a novice's loincloth.
Better than nothing.
You won't get it for free, though.
Protection from fire, 10, and protection from weapons, 15. Well, my current armor is just as good.
How are things in the camp?
Everything's quiet. Just go in.
Alright, let's go in.
Some people never learn.
Who are you?
I'm Lester. I take care of the strangers who arrive here. You're lucky that you didn't talk to Baal Namib. No stranger is allowed to talk to the gurus.
But I want to talk to your master.
Forget it. I'm sure I can help you with any of your problems.
Oh, you can help me with any of my problems? Could you talk to my employer and tell them that I would like more money?
Tell me something about the camp.
What do you want to know?
What do you know about the weed?
Well, the weed's grown in the swamp. Of course, it has to be processed before it can be smoked. That's what we novices do. The weeds have a tranquilizing and relaxing effect. They help you concentrate on the essentials and increase your awareness. We trade them for goods from the old camp, and we use them to recruit new people as well. The result is, of course, that some people only join us for the weed. Well, at least they help us with the work in the camp.
Oh, yeah.
What can you tell me about the sleeper?
The sleeper's a divine creature. He causes visions, at least to the gurus. We pray to him, for he will give us freedom.
And you believe that?
Hey, I've been inside the barrier for 2 years. Do you know how long 2 years can be? You can't imagine what I'm willing to believe and do, just to get out of here again.
Yeah, man, he's willing to believe and do a lot.
Tell me about the guilds.
The gurus form the highest guild. They are the spirit of this camp, for they have great power. The Templars use their spiritual power in battle. They have an indomitable willpower. You should never get into trouble with them. As for myself, I am a novice. We pray to the sleeper and do all the work in the camp. Some of the novices are allowed to join the gurus, but to get that far, you need to study for many years.
Understood.
I want to become a member of the Brotherhood.
Kor Kalom decides whether you're ready to join the Brotherhood, but he relies on the advice of other gurus. Bal Namib over there is one of them. First, you'll have to prove that you're worthy, and then one of the gurus will send you to Kor Kalom.
Uh-huh.
How's that supposed to work if none of the gurus will talk to me?
It might not look like it, but the gurus observe everything you do here in the camp. If they think that you deserve to become a member of the community, they'll talk to you. You're bound to have opportunities in the camp to prove that you're worthy.
Just for your information, unless you already know Sanskrit language or some of it, the word guru has 2 syllables in it. Gu means darkness and ru means to dispel. So the word guru in Sanskrit literally means dispeller of darkness.
How can I find my way around here in the camp?
I can show you the most important places.
Show me the way.
Show me the way.
To the alchemy lab.
Follow me!
Yeah, guru comes from the word guru comes from the Sanskrit language.
How can I get your master to talk to me?
You have to know what he wants to hear.
And that is?
Listen, when we're with him the next time, you'll address me and we'll have a little talk. Bal Namib is worried because many of the novices don't only pray to the sleeper, but also to their former gods. You'll tell me that you've renounced the old gods and that in future you'll pray only to the sleeper. Then I'll ask you why you made this decision, and you'll say that you had a vision in which the sleeper summoned you. He'll be interested then. Do you think you'll manage that?
No problem.
Alright. See, you show up in this colony and you get into the camp, and if you talk to the characters, just like the advice that Diego gives you at the very start, talk to people, wander around, figure out what's what, and then you'll be able to progress. And it holds
I changed
true.
my mind.
Suppose you know where to find me.
Alright. Because if I go to the admission, or to the quests, and in Gothic 1, one of the cool and important pieces is the journal. So if I go to the swamp camp admission and it says, If I want to join the Brotherhood in the swamp camp, I need to impress the gurus. Unfortunately, they don't speak to new people. Lester, the novice, told me that they observe me, nevertheless, and that I need to prove myself worthy to them. I don't have the slightest clue of how to do that. I'd better have a good look around the swamp camp. To impress Baal Namib, I should address Lester near the guru and speak about old gods and the sleeper. So what you have to do in order to speak to Lester, once you get in, you get the clue right away that says, hey, do not address the gurus, because if you try to do that, they will not speak to you. So leading the Lester away opens up a new option in the dialogue menu, and you can ask him hey man, you can poke him, you can say, hey man, I really want to join. How do I do that? It adds so much character to the environment within this camp and within this particular community.
I thought that had been cleared ages.
And Zach Wine says, I always used to get lost in a swamp camp. I used to have that too until I realized the landmarks. When you start in the camp, when you go to the left right here, that's where the temple is. When you go to the right, it leads you to everything else, like the alchemy lab and the teachers and all this.
What are you doing here?
I'm teaching the words of the sleeper to the novices. I'm still a novice myself, but soon I'll be a Baal, one of the gurus. I've even spoken to Iberian. He's the chosen one. He told me that if I work hard, I can soon be a master myself. But I'm still putting that off. There's no rush, you understand? I can still become a master anytime. At the moment, I'm quite happy about my current task.
Oh yeah.
What's your task here?
I test the new substances developed by Kor Kalam in his alchemy lab with my pals here. His aide gives us something new every couple of days, and we test it. This weed opens your spirit. If you take the right amount, you can get in touch with the sleeper.
Have you ever been in contact with the sleeper?
No, not yet. But that's because we never get enough of the stuff. Kalam always wants to hear about the effect of it, but I get the impression he's not really interested in my opinion at all. If I find the stuff stimulating, he passes it straight on to the gurus. But soon, I'll be a guru myself. Then I can go right to my limits and listen to the voice of the sleeper myself.
Oh yeah. Expand that consciousness, man.
I'd like to join your camp. Can you help me?
You want to join us? That's good. Just wait. Yes, I think I can help you. I'm not a guru yet, but I have some influence in the Brotherhood. You'd have to do me a favor. Have you seen Fortuno yet? Then go. See him and collect your daily ration. If you leave me all the swamp weed he gives you, we're in business.
I'll think about it.
This guy is like, hey man, bring me some weed and then we'll talk.
I have swamp weed on me. You can have it.
Good. You must have noticed that none of the gurus wants to talk to you. You can change that by impressing them. I can tell you how to do that.
How can I impress the gurus?
Bal-Kadar instructs the novices in the magic of the sleeper. If you want his attention, use magic. But don't give him the fist to win. Send one of his audience to sleep or something like that. Bal Namib is over there at the main gate. He's one of the toughest guys. I think Lester might be able to help you with him. Speak to him as soon as his master is away. The other gurus are basically quite okay. Just try to make yourself useful.
Thanks for the advice.
Hey, a deal's a deal.
Indeed. So, I already knew that, which is why I did what I did with Lester, but talking to... Oh.
How do I get at the magic of the sleeper?
Bal-Kadar sells runes and spell scrolls. That's no use to you if he doesn't talk to you, right? Maybe another guru can help you.
Maybe.
May I pass through here?
So, talking to Joru gives you a lot of clues in terms of how do you win over the other gurus. Have you talked to Mud? You mean Mad? You should bring him with you. Haha, very funny, Zach Wine.
Hi, you aren't from this camp, are you?
Well, now, I am. I left the old camp a week ago. Told my pal Dusty to come along, but he wanted to wait.
Alright then. So there's somebody else in the old camp named Dusty who wishes to get into the swamp camp. But yeah, I have played Gothic many times, and I have talked to Mud or Med, and that's why I'm not going to do it. Zach Wine. Okay. So Bal Orun, I'm not going to talk to him because we're not supposed to. Instead, I'm gonna talk to Gorim. Oh, stop whacking with a weed whacker. Now talk to me, man. How you doing?
Hi, how's it going?
I'm dead on my feet, man. I've been working for 2 days without a single break. Harlock should have taken over ages ago. It's always the same with that guy. He's probably lying in his hut, fast asleep.
Why don't you just go there and give him a right kick in the butt?
Can't leave here while Baloran is in charge. The work has to be done either way, but you could go there for me. He's staying right under Core Column's alchemy lab at Fortuno's. Tell him to get his butt over here.
Alright, so Fortuno is right where Core Column's alchemy lab is. Okie dokie. Jump on that. And jump on that. Be an acrobat. Oh yeah. And this is where the Templars train. Look at those guys wielding the two-handers, and they're like, whoosh, 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 yeah, wreck you. And from the looks of it, right, the Templars from the sect camp, they seem to be much better trained so far as what we've seen, right? Koringar, hey buddy.
Will you train me?
You want to become a strong warrior, so now you're looking for someone to instruct you. Commendable, but I'm not the man you want. I dedicate my time only to those belonging to the Holy Circle of Templars.
How can I become a Templar?
First, you will have to serve as a novice for a while to prove that you truly believe in the Sleeper. Then come back to me, and I will instruct you.
Man, don't you want to wear this armor? I think this is one of the marks of a good design of the game, right? If you see a piece of armor that you may or may not be able to get as you progress through the game, you're like, I want to wear this. Then it definitely means that the game is well put together.
Korangar has spoken to you? What did he say?
What did he say? He said I should come back as soon as I'm a Templar. He said he never liked the swamp sharks. He said you'd be unworthy of wearing the armor of a Templar. Man, well, let's not make enemies, shall we?
He said I should come back as soon as I'm a Templar.
It would appear he has a high opinion of you. He never speaks to anybody. It is an honor even to be noticed by him. The last time he spoke to me was about 2 months ago.
Well, maybe that's because you're a buzzkill, Kornatoth. Maybe it's because you're not funny. Maybe it's because you have not followed Rarugo on his Twitch channel. And maybe you did not click the links below. And you did not go to his YouTube channel and you did not subscribe, Gornatoth. Maybe that is why he doesn't want to talk to you. You know what I mean, Twitch chat? You know what I mean. Alright.
You don't look like one who submitted to slavery under the ore barons. You look more like a seeker, someone who's searching for the true faith. Do you not feel a fire inside your body which keeps you from sleeping at night? I see. You doubt that what the ore baron slaves try to tell you is really true and just. You know why you doubt them too? They're lying. With those lies, they try to control weak spirits. But your spirit is stronger than their lies. Don't you feel a longing for freedom every single day? Don't you feel it growing stronger? It guides your spirit. Let it happen. Do you know what you're doing when you try to suppress it? You're denying your soul, denying yourself. Don't let your fears dominate your life. Free yourself. You need to understand. The sleeper will awaken. He will set you free and wash away all these disbelieving infidels. Like dross that is washed away by the rain, they will vanish from this world. They will moan, whine, and repent, but it will be too late. Then they will pay the price. They will pay with their blood and with their lives.
Yeah, man. Touch the screen. Believe in the Sleeper, man. Sleeper is cool. Sign up with our sect. We're totally gonna make it awesome. That sounds like televangelists to me. But hey, you know what? I've seen that before somewhere. Say nothing or, hey, you've spoken to me. Does that mean I may talk to you?
Hey, you've spoken to me. Does that mean I may talk to you now?
I see you've become familiar with our rules. That's good. I can feel your great spiritual strength. Soon you'll be allowed to join our community. I have spoken to you because I wanted to give you a chance to prove your loyalty.
Oh. Well, thank you, benevolent master.
How can I prove my loyalty?
Most of all, we need new souls to join our community. By recruiting one more man to our camp, you will prove that you're willing to do good service to our community.
So basically, it's like luring people in, right? Come on in and the sleeper will heal you. Alright.
Where can I recruit new members for the Brotherhood?
The old camp is a good place to try since a lot of the people there are fed up with fear and lies. They just need some kind of support. I guess you won't be very successful in the new camp. The men living there are barbarians.
Why are you so desperate for new members?
The sleeper has spoken to our master, revealing that he has an important message for us. However, he has not gathered full strength yet. That's why he needs our strength to contact us. Therefore, we are preparing a great invocation, and the more men participate, the likelier we are to be successful. If you want to know more about it, go to the large court in front of the Temple Hill. But don't disturb our master in his meditations.
Understood. Well, it just so happens that we talked to Melvin a little earlier, and he said that he has a friend in the old camp whose name is Dusty, and he was oh so needy and wanted so much to join the Brotherhood. So that's the guy we're gonna go and talk to later. Hello, Darian. How are you doing, buddy?
Hi, I'm new here and I'd like to get to know the camp.
Then you've come to the wrong place. Since the Templars started preparing for the fight, we've been busy day and night. I don't have much time for questions, so don't disturb me, unless you want to buy something.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to trade with you.
Good. Here, these are the weapons I have available at the moment.
200 ore and some crafting materials. Right. What can we sell? Do we have any more weapons? Oh, I think I've sold all the weapons. But as we have learned earlier, from the old camp. Inside of the forge of the old camp where Huno the smith is, there is a chest which you can open and learn, and there is a whole bunch of crafting materials you can take. So this one is locked. Let's try to open it. Left, right, right, left, left, left. What do you know? I guessed it. Left, left, right, left, left, left. I think is the combo. 27 raw steels. Look at that. 16 blades. 10 minecrawler mandibles. And 3 axes. And nobody minds! Nobody minds. We can just take it. We can just take it. Normally, people would attack you and they would take out the weapons like, hey, why are you stealing from us? Who are you? You're the new guy. Why are you opening up those chests? So, I'm going to save the game again. It's important. Now, if you look at it, those of you who have not seen the start of this playthrough, that may be useful for you.
I'd like to trade with you.
But,
Good. Here, these...
I will reiterate over what because now there are actually viewers on Twitch who are seeing it. It may be a little piece of information that is interesting. So you can open a chest in the forge of the old camp, which is right where Huno is, and you can get a ton of crafting materials for the broadswords. So in here, if you are to buy a raw steel, it costs 40, right, to buy one of them. Now if I go and look at the price of it here, raw steel, yeah, if I attempt to sell it, I can only get 20 ore for it because the price of whatever it is that you sell is halved. So what you can do then is once you have the steel, you go to the smith's fire, and I'm gonna start clicking really quickly to bug the game out a little bit and just forge a whole bunch of raw steel swords for free. La 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 la, we're getting rich. Crafting swords. Getting rich. I think there was like 27 of them. So I'm holding a left mouse button, and if you're pardon me, if you're hearing the clickety clack clack, the furious click clack, that's because I am trying to bug out the game by producing more swords than I'm supposed to be able to produce. And the explanation of that is going to be posted on YouTube once I edit out the playthrough and post it, and it will be done soon. And if you're seeing this, then the original, the beginning of the playthrough is already there. And if it's not there, then I haven't posted it yet. That means you've been watching me live. Alright. Let's keep crafting, because when you get the raw steel and you make it into weapons, that's a lot of in-game currency. And once you accumulate enough ore, you will be able to buy things later in the game that get really expensive. Like they will cost a lot of ore. Okay, so we have heated up the raw steel. Now we're going to hammer it on the anvil. Oh yes. Make that sword. Man, I'm working hard. I'm like the best smith in the entire colony. Oh yeah. Hammer it. Alright. Here we go. Hammered it out. Now we gotta temper the steel. Let's temper up the steel. Oh yeah. Dive that sucker in. Dive that steel in. Make them blaze. Make them blaze. Oh yeah. Put it in. Deep that hot rod into that cool water. Oh yeah. Deep it. Dip it. Make them swords. Oh yeah. Working out. Man, the arm is getting tired. My arm is getting tired and my character's arm is getting tired. Alright. Let's save the game again. So that it doesn't bug out. And if it might crash right now. If it doesn't crash, that's good. Alright. Now let's hone it. Let's hone that blade a little bit. If you hold the left mouse button, he's gonna do the motion. But if you keep tapping it, you know, them blades are being made very efficiently. Oh yeah. Rarugu is the best smith in all of the colony. Come to him for your swords and he will sell them to you for like 50 or cheap and easy and quick. Sell the swords. Sell the swords. Buy the swords. Okay. This smithy have never seen that type of performance. He's the idol of Corinus. How many swords did I make? Probably like 40 or something. So 40 swords is 2,000 ore or something like this. Alright. Keep clicking. Almost done. Come on. Yep. There we go. We're done.
I'd like to trade with you.
Good. Here, these are the weapons I have available at the moment.
Are those the weapons? Well, guess what? I'm going to use your materials and sell them to you. Right? Now, instead of it being 20, right? Because I spent a little bit more time, right? Each one of those pieces is like 2.5 times more expensive. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 crude swords. Give me the ore. Thank you. Accept. And let's save the game. Isn't that fun? Isn't that easy? We are totally loaded with money now. Totally loaded up. Hey. Harlock, it's that lazy bum.
Gorham sent me.
What?
Get your ass to the weed mashers or you'll be for it.
Just try to mess with me again, sucker.
Sucker?
Keep cool. Clear winner, I'd say.
He called me a sucker. Alright, nerd.
Come closer. Every newcomer to this place receives a gift of welcome.
What have you got for me?
Here, take 3 rolls of swampweed. It's Northern Dark. Good stuff. You can have more of it every day. But if you want more than your daily ration, well, you need to pay. If you find berries and herbs on the paths between the camps, you can bring them to me. I'll buy them off you.
Thank you, Fortuno.
I've come to collect my daily ration.
You've already had your daily ration. If you want more, come back tomorrow or buy something.
Okay, some weed comes in for free, but if you want more weed, you gotta fork over that ore, man! Alright.
I want to trade.
What do you want from me? Or do you want to sell something?
You know what I want? I want your ore. Hey, you know what's better than ore? I'll give you a hint. It's a weapon. Give him those crude swords. Aw, yeah. Actually, you know what? Dream call. Is it like one? Wait. 57. That's too much. 52. 45. 53. Whatever. What else can we sell? Wow, why does this X cost 320? Oh, it's from the forge. It's actually better than the weapon I'm currently wearing. It's not a rusty X. I forgot where I found it. Okay, let's even out the price. 253. Accept. Alright. Let's change the weapon. This X must have been in the smithy. Yeah, I think it was in the smithy. I just picked it up. So my current weapon is 26 damage, that's 29 damage. Boom. Put it on. Oh yeah. Alright, Harlock.
Looking for trouble again?
I'm not looking for trouble.
Well, do you feel like giving your pal a break now?
You damn pain in the butt. Why do you have to meddle in my affairs?
I just want to see you mashing.
Okay, I'm on my way. Sucker.
19. Alright. Alright, let's go to that Guru. Baltion. Offer prepared drink call. That's the special roll of weed that we got from Bal Kagan from the old camp earlier. So let's give him the drink call.
Here, Master, a modest present from your student.
Oh man, it knocked him right the heck out. Alright. And that's the temple. Really, really cool. Like you see all the guards standing here and in their plated armor, and novices are hanging out.
Stop!
You can only enter the temple hill if you have a guru's permission.
Understood. I cannot enter it. Okay, from the looks of it, it's starting to get foggy, so there will be rain. And because there will be rain, I need to be careful, because if with this mod that I'm playing, oh, there we go, that's the rain. The game will crash if you try to load it while the rain is happening, and that's unfortunately a problem with the 1.08k mod that I'm playing. So we'll try to be careful. Let's speak to Kor Kalam, shall we? Kalam's bodyguard.
I'm sure you won't mind me going in there.
If you're disrespectful to my master, I'll kill you.
Whoa. Whoa, bro. All right.
What do you want?
I would like to join the Brotherhood. I've heard you're the master of the novices and that you decide who's allowed to join.
I don't have time. My experiments are too important for me to spend any time on new novices. I'll rely on the judgment of the Baals. When they say you're ready to wear the robe of a novice, come back to me.
Understood.
What do you want?
What kind of experiments do you do?
My research takes place on a level you don't understand anything about, boy. So don't waste my time.
One of the merchants from the old camp would like to have the recipe for a healing potion.
My recipes are not for sale.
I have Crawler's mandibles for you, and I just picked them up from the smithy.
I'll be seeing you.
May the sleeper enlighten you.
Thank you. So the Mine Crawler mandibles, I have a feeling that those items were put into the chest by developers when they were testing the game. Because I do have a software engineer background. That's where the reasoning is coming from. I'm trying to think in terms of why were those items put there. And Mine Crawler mandibles will become important later on. So they stuffed some of those mandibles in one of the chests. When the game was being developed, I bet the game developers asked the quality assurance crew to take out the mandibles and see if the player can get through the quest and through the story. Alright. So let's look at the recipe of the sect. Kor Kalam will not give me the recipe, but there are chests in his lab, and he seems to be quite busy. ... So this is the reason why I said that journal in Gothic 1 is really important. Journal gives you the clues to how to complete the quests if you don't know, right? Because if you want to join the old camp, Dexter, I think, is the name. He wants the recipe for the sect, and Kor Kalam won't sell it. But the journal is like, hey man, what if you do a little something? Right. Left does not work. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Right. Left. Right. Right. Left. Right. Hey, Kalam's recipe. And there we go. Everything is fine. No problems here. Okay. No problems here at all. Man, this is getting pretty dark. It's a bit of a graphical bug, but alright. How many of the people in the chat have played Gothic 1 besides Zach Wine, if he's still watching? Or at least are curious about Gothic 1. Harlock mashing that weed. Feeling good.
I have spoken to Gorin. You have done one of our brothers a great service. Your cause was just. That's why I've chosen you for a special task. Kor Kalam urgently needs new swamp weed for his experiments. Our gatherers are working day and night. Go to them and take their entire harvest to Colombe's alchemy lab.
Where exactly can I find the gatherers?
I have not yet given you permission to address me. Pray to the sleeper that he may pardon your sacrilege.
Oh,
And now
I'm
leave.
sorry.
Your mission is of extreme importance.
Your mission is of extreme importance. Alright. Jeez, but can you be a little more relaxed? Apparently not. Oh. Alright, let's find the gatherers ourselves. Oh.
Who are you?
I'm the guru of the swamp. My servants call me Bonetbeck.
Servants? I don't see any servants.
They're everywhere. The trees, they walk and skip and dance.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll be on my way then.
Wait, you can help me convert this swamp into a massive meadow of flowers.
Okay, you just got started. Me? I'll be back later. He's not going to get me anywhere.
Yeah. This guy seems to be off his rocker. Swampweed. Ballard.
Balaran sent me. I'm to collect all the swampweed.
Good. Then I don't need to go myself. Here, take it. Don't forget to go to Viren on the other side of the swamp, if you haven't been there yet. Otherwise, your load might be a bit small, and people might think you'd sold the other half of it.
Sold it, huh?
Who could I sell the weeds to anyway?
Uh-oh. Now I've been putting ideas in your head, haven't I?
No, tell me. Who?
You have something in mind? I'm telling you, if the stuff doesn't arrive at Cor Cologne's, we'll both be in real trouble.
If you know somebody, we could go halves.
Well, I'd know somebody in the new camp. He'd be interested in weed. But if the gurus catch you at it, they'll feed you to the swamp sharks. I don't know anything, okay?
Man, so that's what they do to people who give away the drugs from the camp? They feed them to swamp sharks? That's pretty harsh.
Okay, who's the buyer in the new camp?
You think I'll give you the name and you can just make a run with the weed? It doesn't work quite like that. I want to see 50 ore as an advance payment. Then we'll see.
Alright.
50's fair. Here you go.
Good. Listen, his name's Cypher. You'll probably find him in the bar on the lake. Be careful and don't let anybody fool you.
Okay, I won't.
Just keep picking hard.
Of course. What do you think I'm doing? Rocking my balls?
Healing herbs. Those actually give you a lot of life. It's like, I think it's 30 life by comparison. So being in a swamp and gathering up the healing herbs is pretty helpful if you're, you know, playing this way. Let's take a look here. Seraphis is 14 life. Healing herbs, 30 life. And Essence of Healing restores 50. So healing herbs are good. If you're low on potions, that's the items to gather up, you know, in game to help yourself with the recovery. More healing herbs. More healing herbs. Where is that torch? There. Oh. Wreck him. Wreck the flies. Oh yeah. Okay, 3 more flies. They're in the water. They're stuck. Get them anyway. Give me that XP. And now we can actually get the stinger because we read the book that we purchased in the new camp. And that stinger is 25 ore. Aw, yeah. Alright. Clearing it up. Clearing that up. Okay. Swampweed. Healing herbs. Okay, got more healing herbs. Yep. Get it. Alright. Byron, hey buddy.
What are you doing here?
We're picking the swampweed to be processed by our brothers, so it can be smoked later on. It's quite dangerous to pick it in the swamp, but the stuff only grows here. Actually, that's a good thing.
Why?
Because then the other 2 camps won't get it. We're the only ones in the colony who are able to pick swampweed. We can trade it with the other 2 camps. And we can set the price.
Supply and demand.
Balaran sent me. I'm to take the whole harvest to Kalam.
You think it's that easy, do you? Anybody could turn up like that. Baloran sent me, and whoosh. The whole lot of the weeds were gone.
Go see him and ask if you don't believe me.
I have a better idea. You prove your loyalty by doing a little job for us.
Uh-huh.
And what do you want me to do?
It's really nothing. Work in the swamp. It's a bit risky. And then there's those damn blood flies. Work would be much easier without them. Do you follow?
I don't see any more blood flies anywhere.
But there are some more blood flies within 20 paces. You won't get off that easily.
Alright. I guess I gotta run around and kill more blood flies. Okay, I gotta go this way then. Let's whack some blood flies. Twitch chat, how many people here have played Gothic 1? Alright, that's a swarm shark right there. Do not anger them. They're huge and dangerous. Ah! Einfach Stumpf! Hello, buddy! Welcome back to the stream. Nice to see you again. You joined the Rarugu comrades yesterday. Welcome, welcome. I have just finished checking out the new camp, and now I'm doing the quests in the swamp camp. And trying not to die to the swamp sharks. I gotta juke around. Get that sweet, sweet experience. Alright. Oh, there's another swamp shark. Oh! Got it. Alright, let's be careful. Let's not anger the swamp sharks. Where is that blood fly? No. It's somewhere there. Let's shoot it. Got it. It was somewhere in the trees. Healing herbs. Yeah, boy. Okay. Let's juke the sharks. Oh man, it's coming back. I really want... Alright. Let's run away. Oh man. Woo! Alright. How do I get past them? There's this one right there, and this one right there. Alright. Easy shark. Easy. Oh! Easy, sharky, sharky. We're all friends here. No need to eat me. I'm just here to gather up some herbs. That's all. Alright? We're all good. In the hood. Yep. No problem at all. Whoo! And off we go. Whew. Okay. Let's save the game. Because we juked really, really well. Huh! Okay, more blood flies. Blood flies we can manage. Because we need to manage them. At least that's the quest. Right? Oh. There is somebody in the swamp, and the sharks are chasing him. There was some poor novice lost in the swamp, and the sharks want to eat him. Oh. Got it. But it looks like he's running away from the sharks. Okay. Juke him. Don't aggro the sharks. Okay. Okay. And I think we're through. There's one more. Yeah. This fly. Ha! Got it. Alright, I think the flies are taken care of. Right? Let's talk to Vairan. Hopefully that was all of them. I think that was all of them. Swampweed, novice, Vairan. Hey, buddy.
I don't see any more blood flies anywhere.
No more blood flies to be seen. That was a good job you did. Someone who works like that is either on our side or a complete idiot. An idiot would be too stupid to fool me, right? Here, take
Right.
the harvest and take it to Cor Colum. If he complains and says it's not enough, tell him to move his butt here himself, to give him an idea how much hard work it is.
Alright, will do. I will not be that rude, though. What's our XP? Oh, we only need 1,000 experience to level up. Feels good, man. Feels good. I was trying to spot any more blood flies, but it looks like there aren't any more. Not that I can see. And I'm not going to invest more effort into searching for them because we're doing okay in terms of our level and Gornaran. Hey, buddy.
What are you doing here?
I'm making sure no swamp sharks come too close to the camp. If I were you, I'd steer clear of the beasts. You don't stand a chance against them. Now, don't disturb me anymore. I need to keep my eyes peeled.
Alright, keep them eyes peeled. I'm gonna go complete some quests, man. Alright. Let's go to Cor Colum and speak to that arrogant man. Oh, our life total is actually quite low. Let's boost ourselves up a little bit with healing potions. Oh yeah. Hey, buddy. Talk to me.
What do you want?
What do I want? What do you want?
I'm delivering the daily swampweed harvest.
Ah, give it to me. And now get out of my sight.
Oh, man. So rude. Yeah, give it to me. And get out of my sight. Alright. Okay. This guy is now up and awake after we gave him that token of swampweed.
In the name of the sleeper, I've had a vision. It was incredible. I saw that we would win a new brother. One who was not like those who came before him. He was doing something to us. There was a sword in his hand, and he was descending a wide flight of stairs. Then the vision ended. He looked very much like you. Who are you? What do you want?
I'm just a modest servant of the sleeper.
Go to Cor Colum. He'll take care of you.
Will do. Oh, so we convinced him. All we needed is some strong weed. Because once you get the strong weed, all the Baals are like, hey man, if you want the good weed, go to Rarugu. He'll get you some weed. I hope nobody edits that and puts that on Reddit or something. I'm talking about Gothic 1 here. Alright? I'm being funny. Hopefully. It's the constraints of the game. Alright. We gave the harvest to Cor Colum. Where is Baal? What's his face?
You have defended our gatherers. You have not only proved that you're on our side, you have proved that you are a worthy servant of the Sleeper. I believe you are ready to wear the robe of a novice.
2 down.
I took the swamp weed to Kor Kalam.
You have done well. I have a small reward for your efforts. Here, take it. It's a magic sleep spell. You can only use it once, but I hope it will be of good service to you.
Well, thank you. It's 200 more, like 400 more XP, right? Bal Orun, right? So once you defend the gatherers and you take the swamp weed to Kor Kalam. Alright, it's 6 in the morning. Who else can we talk to? Ah, yes. Ah, yes, we gotta talk to Lester. Because he's our broski. Lester is cool. Alright, he's gonna hook us up.
Ah, it's good to see you again. How have you been doing?
I have renounced the old gods.
Really? What made you do that?
I had a vision. The sleeper talked to me.
What did he say?
He said, go to the camp in the swamp and join the Brotherhood.
You're a very rich man, stranger. The sleeper doesn't reward many people like that.
Indeed. I'm a very, very rich man. And you know why I'm a very rich man? It's because I know how to buy and sell the ore. Alright. You. Talk to me.
The sleeper has chosen you. Do you really want to join us?
Say nothing, or... Yeah, I totally do!
Yes, I wish to follow the sleeper.
Go to Kor Kalam. Tell him I sent you because you are a true supporter of the faith.
Get out of the way!
Well, isn't that great? I'm a true supporter of the faith! I totally believe in the Church of the Sleeper, and I think that the Sleeper is totally the best deity, and everybody should follow the Sleeper. But why do you think that? Well, that's because the gurus say that. Don't you have your own opinion? No, not really. I'm just following what the gurus are saying. Okay. Let's see. Baal Kadar. Is he? He's not out of his hut yet. I was hoping he would be. It's 6:46 in the game. Let's take a morning nap.
Hey, you! Get out of here!
Let's sleep until the morning.
Hey, you! Get out of here! The right decision.
Yes, indeed. Alright, it's 8 in the morning. We slept for an hour. We slept for an hour. Feeling good. And now, at around, I think at 7 a.m. is when Baal Orun comes up to here. So we have our sleep spell selected, and that's the guru that will be impressed, assuming we use the magic of the sleeper. Oh yeah.
What are you doing? I'm trying to meditate with my disciples. Who taught you to use the magical powers of the sleeper?
Nobody. It was very easy.
You seem to be an intelligent student. I will teach you.
Oh, how cool is that?
I would like to learn how to increase the power of my magic.
The power of your spirit is the key.
Ah. Well,
What was that?
what was that? That was me casting spells on you, bro.
I want to acquire magic writings.
Alright. The blood flies. We already know that. Now, this, if you get a chance to trade with this guru, Baal Kadar, he has a ring which gives you protection against weapons +5, and that's really, really strong, especially early game. So we are definitely buying that for 200 or we're just gonna give him the 4 swords. Accept. Let's take off the Ring of Life and put on the Ring of Ore skin. Ah, yeah.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
We got like 30 lockpicks. Alright then. I think we can do one more quest. I think we are about done with doing quests for the sect camp. Hey! The Templars have come back in the morning. Interesting. So right now it's 8:43, and around 8:43 is when the Templars come back from the old mine. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to go to the old camp and give the recipe for Colom, or Colom's recipe to Dexter, and recruit one more novice for the sect camp. Actually, let's read Colom's recipe. And I think it's written in German. Actually, Einfach Stumpf, are you still in the chat? Is this German? Dude, if you can help me with this, that would be awesome. Because I don't know how to read German. Can you see what's written? I mean, you should be able to see. And the right side of it, it says it seems to make sense if you read it backwards. Twitch chat, I know there's, well, one of my viewers, Einfach Stumpf, claims to be German. And I always wanted to know what that says. Like the left part. I'll wait for a bit until you answer. Hopefully you will answer, but by the way, I'm curious, what does your name mean? Einfach Stumpf. I don't know what that means. And I also want to know if what is written in the Colom's journal. So I'll hold this for a few more seconds, and then if you type in the answer in the Twitch chat, that would be wonderful. Because I've had this question on my mind for years, and I hope you can help me answer that. That's the recipe for the potion, and I assume that what this is the list of the herbs and how the herbs should be mixed in order to make the potion. If that is correct, please type that up. Please let me know. What, as far as what is written on the left page. If I closed it too early, let me know. I will reopen the journal and we'll take a look at it again. All right. So, for those of you who are watching, if you have not checked out Gothic teaser yet, which is the reimagining of this game that I am playing, the original one, and I think what the creators are doing is they are enhancing the original version of the game by polishing not just the looks but the characters and the storyline, and making this kind of a setting, or this specific setting inside of the colony and the barrier, more detailed, and giving it a new life and a new breather. And after I've played the teaser, I am pumped for this game, for the new one. That's I think it's supposed to come out in 2022, and they are right now just kind of gathering information about the game and whether it's worth it, you know, whether they should continue with the development, and I think they absolutely should. Alright, now the question is, do I want to train weapons level, one-handed sword or one-handed weapons, and become a master of one-handed weapons? I think I'll go and try to fight in the arena and see if I can impress Scatty. That's actually one more thing I can try to do. So let's save the game and try that. Baller.
Hi, I'm new here.
You don't say. Tell me about the outside world. It's been over a month since I heard anything from outside. I'm Kurgo. I fight in the arena.
Are you good?
At fighting? I haven't been doing it for long, but I've already won a fight.
I'd like to challenge you to a fight in the arena.
What? But I don't want to fight. Why don't we just have a beer together and talk about the outside world?
Yeah, why don't we have a beer? Have a beer.
Okay, give me a beer then.
Here you are.
Thanks. I'm afraid I can't tell you much about the outside world. They kept me locked away in a dark hole for almost 2 months before throwing me in here.
That's a shame. Oh well, never mind. Hey, you're still looking pretty good for someone who's been locked up for 2 months.
I'd like it to stay that way too.
Then why do you insist on fighting one of us?
I want to get acknowledged in the camp.
By Scotty, you mean? He's one of the most influential men in the outer ring. You might be able to impress him by defeating me. But if you really want to impress him, it's Karim you need to beat. Only thing is, I'm afraid he might be too good for you. If you still want to fight me, let me know. But I won't enjoy knocking you out cold.
Alright, let's see.
Let's fight. Are you ready?
Follow me.
Alright, let's do this. Just in case I do get knocked out, respect the cheese. Alright.
Right. Let's get to it. May the best man win.
Indeed. Got it. And the reason we were able to withstand so many hits is because of the armor that we have. Oh, yeah. And also because of the amount of life. What is our life total? 158 life. We are nearly quadruple the amount of life that we had when we first started playing. I think that, or if I recall correctly, in order to become a guard...
You'll be sorry for that!
I won't be sorry.
You've given me a fair thrashing, man. It was a good fight. But now it's over.
I think in order to become a guard, the requirement is you have to be level 10 at the minimum. And we are now level 9 already. And there is Korim.
I'm new here. Who are you?
I'm Karim. You must have just been booted in here, or else you'd have heard of me. I'm the best fighter this damned camp has ever seen.
Alright.
I'll challenge you. Let's go to the arena.
You? I'll have you for breakfast, kid. Do yourself a favor and get lost.
Oh, yeah?
So you don't get hurt, you coward?
Don't you have any better ideas, boy?
At first I wanted to say something about your thin arms, but then I saw your ugly mug.
I think this is your last chance to finally get lost.
Let's think about it. No, there's nothing I can think of you'd actually understand.
Maybe you should give it a try.
How about your mother's a sheep shagging?
Yeah, I guess she is.
He's not taking any crap. Alright.
You're only here to get a chance to kiss Gomez's ass.
What? You were. You know nothing about us. The new camp is independent from all that shit. And apart from that, there's only one reason why I'm here. So I can beat the brains out of smartasses like you. It'll be my pleasure to do the same to you. Your destiny is awaiting you in the arena.
Alright. Let's save the game because we just talked some crap and we probably will have ourselves beat up due to that, but hey. You know what? You gotta try.
Are you planning to attack?
Yes, I am planning it.
Pain is a question of willpower.
Indeed.
Clear winner, I'd say.
Got him. Whoo! We got, and this is what you get from, like, if you beat up a mercenary, 7 healing potions. Oh, and the bread and the rice, give me all that. We nearly got knocked the heck out. Nearly got knocked the heck out. If you don't play optimally, well, or...
You're already dead. You just don't know it.
Or nearly
Step
optimally.
aside. A good fight. Your training was worthwhile.
Thank you. Now he's actually talking to me more respectfully. So if you don't level up, if you're not at level 9, if you don't have this much life at this point, and you don't have all the armor, Karim, unless you dodge him and move left and right, Karim is going to tear you a new one, for sure. It's actually quite a difficult fight, and in order to be able to do that, you have to like dodge him, because the first attack he executes is always, you know, running at you. Actually, he always runs at you and whacks like this. So if you take out your weapon with him and you move around like this while he's charging you, like you move to the side and then you do a few hits, and then as he charges you again, you gotta back up, and as he charges you, you go to the side and you whack him again. If you do this for a while and you do enough damage, if you have enough strength and your weapon is good enough, you can beat him.
I fought Kurgo.
And you defeated him. That's not bad for a beginner like you. I'm impressed.
I challenged Karim.
And you knocked him down. I have to admit that wasn't bad going. He's always been known as one of the toughest fighters. I am deeply impressed.
Oh yeah, you don't mess with Rarugu, mate. He is deeply impressed. So, what have we done for the old camp? We have held... Actually, you know what? Let's speak to Diego regarding this. Oh! I know that guy. I am not gonna come close to him. I nearly got into that little trap. Oh yeah! Thoris!
He's never going to show his face around here again.
I'd have felt happier if you'd killed him.
Alright, so we led the Mordrag, guide us to the new camp, and Thoris is happy with us.
Same old story.
Okay. What I could do is give the amulet, next amulet, to Sly. And that would improve our reputation. But that +5 armor or protection against weapons is something that I value more at this point in time. Now let's go to Dexter and give him the recipe. There's Fisk. Hello, Dexter.
I have the recipe you wanted.
Very good. Show it to me. Good. Now I can produce the potions myself. You are a good man. I'll tell Diego about it. Here you go. Take that for your efforts.
Thank you. Alright. How is our standing within the old camp? Let's check it. Let's check our standing. Speak with our patron, our dear friend Diego. And by the way, in the teaser, the way they portray Diego, I really like it, because like in Gothic 1 of the things that you probably have noticed is the way people communicate with each other, or NPCs or characters communicate with each other. They use hand gestures and waves and stuff like that, and they preserved that in the teaser. But the gestures and the mimicry is much better.
What about my esteem within the camp?
I've talked to a few people.
And?
Scatty told me you defeated Kurgo, but he was greatly impressed that you defeated Karim. He wouldn't stop talking about you at all. Whistler told me the story about Fisk. Well, if I was you, I would have taken the ore and cleared off. But anyway, he thinks a great deal of you. I think Sly's wrong about Neck. He was a real pain, that's true, but I don't think he went to the new camp. I've already sent you to Fingers. He could really teach you something.
And the game crashed, didn't it? Darn it. Ripperoni! Okay. Let's restart it. Let's restart it. That's why I save often. Oh no, the immersion is broken! Okay, 11:48, 42.
I fought.
Skip the dialogue. Let's go to Dexter.
I have the recipe you wanted.
Very good. Good. You are a good man. Here you go. Take.
All right. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. If you're wondering about who composed the music for Gothic 1, because it's really, really well done, the band is called In Extremo. Okay. So before talking to Diego, because I don't know what triggers the crash, so let's save the game and talk to Diego again.
What about my esteem within the camp?
I've talked to a few people.
And?
Scatty told me you defeated Kurgo, but he was greatly impressed that you defeated Karim. He wouldn't stop talking about you at all. Whistler told me the story about Fisk. Well, if I was you, I would have taken the ore and cleared off. But anyway, he thinks a great deal of you. I think Sly's wrong about Neck. He was a real pain, that's true, but I don't think he went to the new camp. I've already sent you to Fingers. He could really teach you something. You've really managed to get the recipe from Colum. Dexter is very impressed, and so am I. The business with Mordrag is really quite a job. He's not bad as a warrior. You should exercise if you really want to defeat him. All things considered, that's not too bad for a newcomer.
Oh.
Take care.
Gotta talk to Thoris.
He's never gonna.
So we have Whistler, Thoris, Dexter, and Whistler, Thoris, Dexter, and the arena guy.
What about my... And?
Scatty told me you defeated Kurgo. But Whistler, I think I've already sent you to Fink. You've really managed to get the recipe. Thoris says we could make use of someone like you. That's very good for you. You've found enough people to speak in your favor. But you still have to pass the test of faith.
There we go.
Take care.
So technically, at this point, Diego just said, we found enough people to speak in our favor, and we need to pass the test of faith. And this is true for Sect Camp as well. You need the approval of 4 of the Baals.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
And right now, this is where you can make a character can make a choice of which camp to join, but we have not visited the old mine yet, which we will do right after I complete the last mission for the sect camp. I want to bring in the new recruit for the Brotherhood. There's Dusty.
Hi, I'm new here. How's things?
Go away. I've been working my ass off in the mines for the last 2 weeks. And what for? Some sad lumps of ore is all I got. I had to spend most of it on food. I talked to Bal Parvis down there. He told me some interesting things about the sect camp. I think I'd better go there instead of slaving away for Gomez.
You don't like it here? Why don't you just go then?
Because I'm not quite sure what to expect there. I had a pal here. His name was Melvin. He headed off to the sect camp a week ago. But since then, I haven't heard of him. And as long as I don't get a message from him, I'll stay here.
I see. So if you are running around, remember that unless you talk to Melvin, you cannot take Dusty to the Brotherhood camp.
I was in the sect camp and met Melvin.
And what did he say?
Apparently he likes it more than getting harassed by the guards.
Hey man, he has all the fun for himself. I have to go there, but I'll never make it out of the camp.
Really? Why not?
The guards have found out that I want to leave. I guess I talk too much. I need at least 100 ore to bribe the guards.
What if I gave you the 100 ore for the guards?
You'd do that? Why?
Well, let's say you aren't the only one who'd prefer you to hang around in the sect camp.
You mean you want to come with me?
I will go with you to the sect camp.
Great, man. I'm ready. We can start as soon as you want. But don't forget, we need 100 ore for the guards.
Oh, I won't forget. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. As long as the game doesn't crash, we're all right.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, let's take the south gate. The north gate is of no use. It's impossible to bribe the guards there. And perhaps you should see to the ore. I'm not very good at that kind of thing.
Okay, let's move.
All right, let's move. Now I am the escort. And this is actually something I really admire about this as well. It's like you start and at first Bal Parvis leads you to the sect camp, or Mordrag leads you to the new camp. But now that you've progressed enough, if you are strong enough as a character, now you are becoming the guide for the NPCs in the colony. It seems like it's a small touch, but nevertheless, it definitely makes you feel like you've progressed, you know? Instead of being the newcomer, now you're somebody that people rely on, so you're already starting to grow.
Stop! Where you think you're going with our friend?
We're just going for a stroll. Here's 100 ore.
Oh, I never saw anything.
Oh, I never saw anything. All right, cool. You know what I mean? It's so, seemingly this is not important, but in terms of storytelling, right? Here we are, we just arrived at the colony, and what have we done so far? We've killed a few beasts, we kind of ran around and trained a little bit, we feel that we've gotten stronger, we've gotten better at just general combat. And in the, how many days was it now? This is day 5. So as a character, I've been in the colony for 5 in-game days, and over the 5 days that I've been inside of the colony, inside of the barrier, I feel that I've been very productive. You know, I ran around, I did some things, and the things that I've done are impactful, is the word I'm looking for. What I've done allowed me to learn about the world of Gothic, if you will. And now I am actually responsible as an NPC, as a character, for how the lower caste behaves, right? So I am helping someone else out. Instead of seeking someone else's help, right now I am becoming a helper. And this is a bit of a milestone. And even though I don't have a caste and I don't belong to any of the camps yet, the impression is clear that I don't really have that much downtime in terms of what it is that I'm doing. I'm busy doing something, whether it's exploring the camp or exploring the environment or like murdering monsters. In the first section of the game, the first part of the video, or the first part of the playthrough, or it probably will be the second one. I'm not sure how I'm going to cut it up yet, but I'm trying to pause my commentary in a certain way so that when I edit the video and post it on YouTube, people can kind of ingest it a little better. So, if you play this game, right, and let's say you play your own way and you don't do what I've done, right? You just decide to play it for yourself, you know, you're like, you've watched this playthrough and you're like, hey, you know what, Gothic seems fun, but I haven't played it myself, let's check it out. And you feel like you're not quite ready to go into a particular area, then if you want to test your character out, you can certainly go in the forest and Janice 539, hello, welcome to the stream. You can certainly go into the forest and test out your skills after you've maybe learned to shoot with the bow. Like right now I am unskilled with the bow, I will not be using it, but if you want to play as an archer, you certainly can. You can learn archery and then go and shoot up the wolves out of the bow. And the forest area is an excellent place to practice your archery skills.
Here's somebody who would like to make your acquaintance, Master.
Who have you brought me? Is he worthy?
He will certainly require your spiritual guidance, Master.
Very well. From now on, he shall be one of my disciples. You will come to my hut every day to listen to my words. Your soul can still be saved.
Master, I would like to join the Brotherhood. I need you to speak in my favor.
You have proven your worth. Go to Korakalam and don the robe.
Alright then. So, in terms of the Brotherhood, we have just convinced Baal Tandral. Actually, let's take a look at the journal. Admission to the swamp camp. Pum pam pum 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 pum. Wow, that's a lot of. Baal Hagan. Okay, dream call. We convinced Baal Tion. We convinced Baal Namib. We also convinced, yeah, Baal Tion, Baal Kadar and Baal Tandral. So we convinced all the 5 Baals. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Janice 539, have you ever played Gothic? Or is this your first time looking at the game? And just so you know, there is a little bit of a stream delay. So it will take a few seconds for me to respond.
As long as...
So, now that we have convinced all of the Bales, we are at the point in the game where our exploration of the 3 camps is pretty much done. Our character is nearly at level 10, so we're feeling pretty beefy, feeling pretty good, and I just need to pass the test of faith. And once I pass the test of faith, then I can actually make the choice regarding what I want to do. Whether I want to join the sect camp or the new camp or the old camp, because going to the old mine and getting whatever the list of goods from Ian, the boss of the mine, is what is basically going to determine my allegiance. Now, if you've looked at the teaser, and the teaser that is for the for the remake or re-envisioning of Gothic 1, the more modern version, based on what we hear in the game, in that little demo, my guess, which is a really good guess, is that what actually takes place is, at least based on what you've observed in this playthrough, right? That I'm doing. My guess is that the attack on the trade zone is executed by the new camp. The members of the new camp attacked the exchange location, because the old camp and the new camp are at odds with each other, like really serious odds. And in this game, we're not seeing this much animosity, but because
Come on, I want to...
because the remake of the game, reimagining of the game, is much more mature. This makes so much sense that the moment the shipment of goods from the outside world comes in, the new camp executes a diversion and an attack on the exchange zone and steals the goods from the old camp, which really is gonna put them at odds with each other. Okay, so right now I am at 75 strength. I have 20 skill points, and what I'm gonna do is, well, I don't know, do I want to train the second level of weapons? That's a lot of skill points. I'm debating on whether I want to save it for later for like magic skills, or do I invest it in my skill with a weapon? I think I'm gonna save the skill points still. I was on the fence while I was running from the swamp camp to the old...
Hey man, new here? I haven't seen you before. I'll join you for a while, if you don't mind. I'm sure you'll need a friend.
This guy. Alright. I forgot about that part.
Get lost.
You're not in a good mood today, are you? I better come with you. Tell me, where are we going? Or is it supposed to be a surprise? I like surprises.
Zach Wine, if you're still watching, you're welcome. So this is Mud. I'm not sure if he was supposed to be named Mad, as in M-A-D, or Mud is, you know, the actual name. But basically, this guy is really annoying. He's gonna follow you all over the place.
Don't pay attention to me. I'll stay with you, don't worry.
Is he still running after me? Yes, he is.
Don't you have any plan of where you want to go?
Could you please keep quiet for a minute?
Sure.
Alright, let's... Oh man, that guy. Ah. Alright, let's complete the test of faith. Let's go to the old mine. Okay. He's keeping it quiet. That's good. Oh, there's the lurker. I wonder... Nah, he's gonna come after me. He is going to come after me. Got it. Alright. Got it. Easy pickings. Okay, so he's not talking to me. Alright, good. Let's try. What I'm going to attempt before going into the mine is to kill those goblins. The black goblins. And each one of those goblins, they have a pretty big club, so they might actually wreck me. There's a lot of them there. So let's save the game and try. They are gonna gang up on me. Oh gosh. Yep, we got wrecked. It only seems that this game is easy. If you go into an area which you are not prepared for, you can say goodbye. You can say goodbye. And it will take a while, but each goblin is what, 120 XP? So I might be able to level up. And that's what I want to try. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, come on. Oh. This is unfortunate. For some reason, my control is off. I wanted to jump back. I didn't want to block with the sword. Alright, we gotta run. We took a lot of damage, let's run. We killed a few goblins, let's back up. Let's back up. Okay. We backed up, we're still alive. But we thinned them out a little bit. We thinned them out. Oh, really? The rain? Why does this have to happen? Alright. As you know, in this mod, if you try to load the game while it's raining, well, if you've been with me this whole time throughout the playthrough, in mod 1.08k, if you attempt to load the game during the rain, it's probably going to crash. So if I die, it won't be good. Now, did they kill Mud? Or did they not? Is the Mud still alive? Alright, come on. Alright. We got it. We're not dead. Okay, he just stands there in the water, and this is actually this is another loophole. If you are in the water, monsters cannot attack you. I wonder if I deal any damage. I do, but I cannot kill them with the bow easily. They're gonna wreck me if I try to do it with the bow. But I'm thinning them out. I'm thinning out the goblins. Where is Mud? I think Mud's dead body is supposed to be somewhere here. Or it probably disappeared. Oh well. Got it. Got it. Okay. Alright. We beat the gobos. We got a potion of mana, a poker. Yeah, there is really not that much loot in here. So, I hope that this, well, I'll keep saying it and keep ranting about it, but really, locations like this, if they have a little bit of a better loot, that would be cool. It's the hoarder in me that's speaking. What can you do? Oh man, it's pouring now. I forgot, is there something under the waterfall? I think there is. Let's check. Oh. there actually is stuff under the waterfall. There's a spell scroll. Oh, wait, what is this spell scroll? Telekinesis. And a potion of mana. A couple of lockpicks, beer, scroll of healing. That's nice. Okay. I was hesitating to kill the goblins, but it turns out I am strong enough for it. Yeah, I had to load and save, but that's just the nature of it. If you die, you die. Alright. Now, right now, it's gonna be the moment of truth. Will the game crash as we're trying to get into the old mine? If it does, I might not be able to load the game.
Maybe.
And there are the Templars.
That wasn't very clever.
That go toward the mine later on. And that's just a generic one. Alright. Here we are, approaching the old mine. Okay. We have explored the old camp. We have explored the new camp. We have explored the sect camp. And the old mine is where the ore is being mined for King Robar II. Now before I go in, I'm going to hit that save button and say old mine. Yes. Save that. So for those of you who have been watching me on Twitch, thank you very much for joining the live playthrough. If you're watching this on Twitch, make sure you click on the link below to subscribe to me on YouTube and check out some more of my video game content. If you like, well, hanging out with me specifically. Oh, the rain has passed. Let's save up again. So that should be a good save with no problems. Follow me, as I was saying. I'm sorry I got distracted. Follow me on Twitter. Links are below. And yeah, you'll find quite a few playthroughs in there. Let's go ahead and delve into the depths of the mountain. And we actually can see right here, that's the ore nuggets. And I can't do anything. Wait, do I not have a pickaxe? I think I might have sold all the pickaxes. Yeah, I sold the pickaxe. That's why I can't try to mine it. And you do, unfortunately, in this game, you do not get the ore when you try to mine it. So, subscribe to me and give me a follow on the social media links. And to those of you who are watching the video, I will see you next time.